All right. We are back from a small little break. Um, I'm hoping y'all had to go use restroom if you did or didn't. I hope that Nico will jump back on again. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds, and if not, we're just gonna get this bad boy started again. Um, we'll start with you, Big Blue Feed.
Hey, what's going on? Well,
Not
I don't
much.
even need to ask you that. I already know how you're doing. I'm doing the same way. I'm feeling the same way. So we're all good.
So let me ask you this. Let me, and I want you to come clean, come honest, because everybody knows my feeling about the whole thing. Okay, everybody's aware. Everybody knows that I hate the Dallas Cowboys or loathe them entirely. Nico,
Yep.
um, Big Blue Feet, can I let Nico on? Because I started with him. I want to finish with him, and
Yeah,
then
no
I will
problem.
bring you back next, and then I'll start the clock.
All right. Yeah, that's
Um,
cool.
and this will be good. This will give you time to just kind of think what you want to say, and I'll give you your time. Let me hear it one time, brother.
All right, let's go Giants. Ow.
It's good to see you, though. It is really good to see you. Okay, Nico, as promised, you're back on,
Mhm.
brother.
Hi,
Hey,
how you doing?
you know what? I'm hanging in there myself. You know. Oh shoot, Nico. I'm sorry. My hand was on the mouse pad.
You're all good, don't
My
worry.
bad. So, what are your impressions of the first week of the NFL playoffs? Let me hear your thoughts.
Um, to be honest, kind of everything as expected. The dominant teams came in and dominated, and the teams that were inexperienced and not true playoff performers did not. And we
Right.
saw that. We saw we saw what teams didn't succeed, and we saw what teams did not succeed. So,
Of course, I'm going to talk about the Cowboys and
hmm
and the Eagles. So let's talk about the Eagles first. Okay.
yeah.
I'm not surprised of the result.
Okay. I am, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna blame it on any of the Eagle players. I blame it on the offensive coordinator for Philly, which I don't know who that is, but I blame it on them.
Why would you blame it on him? Well,
Okay,
first off, let me ask you this: Did you watch the game? Because I didn't. I
yes,
didn't.
I did.
You did?
That's
Okay,
why
good. So you would
that
have more insight than I would.
yeah.
But
So
go ahead.
basically, like how I look at it is like, okay, we all know Tampa Bay has one of the best run defenses in the league.
Let me do a little backtrack. I was at the Cowboy. I was at AT&T Stadium.
Mhm.
So we did see some highlights,
Mhm.
and I'm going to base my theory off of those highlights. So go
Mhm.
ahead and continue.
So Tampa has like one of the best run defenses in the league, and
Right.
obviously the game plan for Philly and what Philly's offense is centered around is running the ball. Granted, you could do that on Tampa as much as you want, but if you don't have like a dominant running back, and I hate to say like Antonio Gibson's a dominant running back, but Gibson did put in some decent valuable work against Tampa. I mean, he had like 22 carries, 90 some yards for 2 TDs, but he was still being able to get the first downs and whatnot. But it's just like with Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard, they couldn't get anything going. Their O line couldn't get anything going, and I just think they ran the ball way too much for a Tampa team with a bad secondary and with a Tampa Bay good front four. They just kept running the ball, and it wasn't working.
Oh, well, now let's take a backtrack. So the to be fair about the Eagles, okay, they changed their offensive philosophy after they played us the first time after
Mm-hmm.
we beat them. Um, because I mean they had Jalen Hurst dropping back and throwing the ball, and I mean I really can't I can't give a number on how many attempts he had up until he played us, but I will say that after um, after we beat them,
Mm-hmm.
they changed the philosophy to a running game,
Mm-hmm.
and they stuck to the running game, and the running game has got them where they were, which is in the playoffs, rightfully so. I mean, of course they beat us, they beat you guys,
Yeah.
And I could go down the roster of teams that they won to get into the playoffs. So, however, in their defense, and yes, I'm defending the Philadelphia Eagles. They basically stuck to the plan as to what got them there.
Yeah.
Now, as far as putting it on the offensive coordinator, if you're going to put it on the offensive coordinator, you got to put it on the head coach as well, because the head coach signs off on the game plan of the head of the offensive coordinator. Now, I would actually put it more so on the players because they have to execute. And I believe that this is just one of those things where the other team was just dominant.
Yeah.
Their defensive line is stacked. I mean, JP, I think Sue is still there.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Golston and
Vita. I mean, come on. And I don't mean I'm not attacking you. I'm just being sarcastic when I'm saying
I know.
That line is just ferocious now. And plus, Michael Evans. Good God.
Mike Evans, you mean?
Well, yeah, but I know him. We're homeboys, so I call him Michael.
Oh, okay.
I wish.
Follows you on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. TikTok. I saw him on Illegal a couple times. Just
like Devontae Adams.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure. But and then Gibson. Wait, did Gibson play? Yeah, Gibson played.
Gibson.
Yeah, Gibson.
Gibson who?
Is he one of the receivers? Hold on.
Godwin?
Yeah. God dang.
No, he tore his ACL.
Oh, that's right. He is out for the year. What is that other receiver that caught?
Perriman?
Who?
Perriman?
I think that's. Wait, let me double check. Because there was one. Who else caught a touchdown pass in that game? If you can remember.
Shoot, let me look. It's been I don't really remember off the top of my head.
I probably don't even have time to look it up. Wait a minute.
It was I got you right here. Gronk, Evans. Yeah, those were the only two guys rushing, and then Giovanni Bernard got a rushing, and then Keyshawn Vaughn got a rushing one also.
Maybe I'm thinking of the rushing touchdown that they scored, because I know they were talking about. Hold on a second. They were talking about a receiver, or maybe it was a receiver that made a play. They got a first down or something. I don't know. I can't remember the name. Oh man,
too many guys to look at. So how many Cowboy fans you pissed off on Sunday?
All of them.
Oh.
Except for Tank, Dash, and Armando. And Cowboy Hippie and Clario G. But other than that, yeah, all of them. All the rest of them.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm going to my first NFL game this year.
Okay. Well, which one are you going to?
Bears, Washington.
Okay. That's going to be a good one.
Oh, I'm walking in there with my Leatherman's jacket. I'm going to say Matt Nagy.
That's right.
I'm going to go in there balls heavy. I'm going to record the whole thing, and I'm going to make about 9 12-year-olds get pissed off at me because I said Justin Fields is not their Lord and Savior.
So unfortunately, I do got to move on. But I can't wait for you to have that experience.
Yeah, me neither. I can't wait to have my wallet experience it too.
Yeah, the games aren't cheap, but you know what? You know it now.
Mm-hmm.
So when you save up for it, my first Giants game, let me tell you, I was in Seattle, and after this, I'll let you go.
All right.
I was in Seattle. It was 2009.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out the same way, and I didn't know they did this. I found out the same way that they were coming, like they do every year. Mm-hmm. They say the away team, and then they list the teams, and they do the whole team, the home teams, and list the teams, right? So I saw that they did Seattle. Man. I had a shoebox. It was a Nike shoebox.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my wife, I'll be honest, my wife and I we're doing okay right now. We're doing well. But then we weren't doing well. You know, we were living like, I don't want to say paycheck to paycheck, but it was close to it, right? Because at that time, not only do you have rent, you got childcare, and childcare is ridiculous for 3 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I put $50 every paycheck in that shoebox. Okay. I mean, it was, you want to talk about, and there was some months where I'm like, ooh, maybe I need to take some money out. And then the wife, luckily, Mama Boss was like, no, that's for and this is before the tickets were even was being sold. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So every 2 weeks, $50, $50, $50. And then came the time for me to get the tickets. And I was shocked at the price of not shocked as though they were expensive. I mean, they weren't cheap, but they weren't expensive. I mean, I had so much money saved up that it didn't hit or hurt the wallet that much. Now, let's keep in mind this is 2009. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is pre-Super Bowl, right? This is pre-Russell Wilson. Matter of fact, the quarterback was Charlie, I want to say Wilson.
Whatever happened. Wait, was Hasselbeck still there or no?
Hasselbeck was there, but he was injured. He didn't play that game.
Mm.
It was, I want to say it was Wilson. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was the backup. He ended up going to the Browns for a little bit, and then he got out of the league. Anyway,
usually what happens when you go to Cleveland.
Oh yeah. Long story short, I went there by myself. This is before I even took Nick, because I think Nick was like 3 at the time. So I didn't want to take him, but I took him to the next one in 2013, and I had some money saved up. I mean, I had a lot of change left over, so that was a learning lesson for me, and that's something that I have no problems telling people. You know, like now, $20. You know, just put it in a shoebox and walk away. So when the time, who's coming? Are you taking your girl with you?
Yeah, I'm saying. Well, here's the thing. So they play the entire. I know I'm going over the limit here, but they're playing the entire NFC North. So they go to Detroit. They'll go to I think they'll go to Detroit, Minnesota, and then they play in Indianapolis too. So I get.
And you're close to both.
I'm like 2 hours out of Indianapolis, and I'm 30 minutes out of Chicago.
Okay. Well, I mean, and I'll leave on this. So the trip I had for New York, I every year I save up, even when I know I'm not going to see them play. There's a little bit of money going into that bucket to where I can make a trip to New York, where I can, this year we're planning on going to the draft, and it doesn't hurt because you have it already there.
When's the draft?
April 28th.
Where is it at?
Las Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to be there. Nico, I got to move on. Serious, real talk. I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
I hope, no, it wasn't Scott Miller. I don't know if it was Charlie something, but anyway, I appreciate you. Like I said, bro, just get well. And, if you need someone to talk to because you're bored, because I don't know if you're in protocol, so you're like quarantined right now or something.
Yeah.
Give me a holler, and if I'm available, I'll pick up. We'll shoot the shit.
All right.
And then, yeah, man.
All right.
Get well and get well soon.
Thank
Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. It's been 27 years, Dallas. Ow.
I'm going to let you get away with that one. I like that. But this is the only time, and you're the only person. Okay. Because you got the C. I appreciate you. Boy. All right, Big Blue Feed. Here we go. Part 2. Let's do this.
What's going on?
Let's do this.
Sorry, I don't need to ask you that again. I forgot.
No. You're good. No. You're good.
Yeah, I did have a couple questions though.
Okay. Let me put you on the. I like this because it keeps everybody honest. Okay. Yep. Go ahead. What you got? You are on the clock.
Who are your GM favorites right now for the new GM position? So there's a lot going on right now with that.
I don't know them by name, but I like the Buffalo guy. Oh shoot!
Oh,
and
Joe
Stone, I
Schumann.
think it is. And
You got,
I like.
Yeah, you got Ryan Poles, like Joe Schumann.
Schumann.
You got Adrian Wilson. I mean, there's a handful out there. Ed Dobbs too.
And I like yeah, like I said, I'm not good with names, and I like the guy from Arizona.
I forget his name, but I know exactly who you're
Yeah.
talking about, though. I remember him well.
And I don't know who they're going to select. I just want them to select someone that can get the damn job done. That is it.
I mean, isn't that the goal?
That is the
With
goal.
every position. It's not even just general manager. It's like coaching and front office and even the players, you know?
So yeah, we got so they have a second interview with Joe Schoen.
And Ryan Poles. Those two had the second interview today. Or no, it's tomorrow. They're having both interviews. Their second one, I mean.
Okay, and then I'm seeing they interviewed Adam Peters from the 49ers.
Yep, him
Assistant,
too. Yeah, I posted that.
And then another 49ers, Ryan Carthen. I like him.
All right.
Who else they got real quick?
There's a lot of names, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But the Schoen and
Quentin Harris. That's the guy I like. And I also like Ryan Poles too. Ryan Poles, I think he would bring innovation, not to take anything away from everybody else, but he just won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs. I think he would bring some good some fresh new ideas to the Giants.
And Mara is taking his time, which I know you said that before, which
yes.
I absolutely love too. Like, he's really putting thought into it, so I think that's good as well. I do like Schoen though from the Bills, but I do like Poles as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for my top two. My wish list is Quentin Harris and Ryan Poles. So, and the reason for Quentin Harris, people offline have mentioned how hardworking and dedication this gentleman, and he's a former player. I mean, that's always a bonus. All the timer just okay. I'll let you get your last thought, and then dang it, why did it stop there? Who are they giving a second interview to?
Who?
The Giants. Because I know they're doing Adams.
The second ones were for Ryan Poles and Joe Schumann. Get their second one tomorrow.
Okay. So Poles is in there then.
Poles and Schumann, second.
Okay, yeah, but what about Harris? What about Quentin Harris?
I've only heard he's gotten an interview, but I'm saying the second one is for Poles and Schumann. But he's gotten his interview, obviously. So
well, if Ryan Poles is in the matter, I'm going to campaign for him tomorrow on TikTok and Instagram. But hey, Big Blue Feet, bro.
Yeah, I posted about that too. But
I appreciate you, man.
Me as well. I mean, we've been riding since the beginning. I've known you since you started your page, since before you even did your shows as well.
Mm-hmm.
I still got the hat and I got the
yes, sir.
The signature.
And no, I have not been slinging that rock lately.
Yeah.
I need to do it again, but
I always ask you before I go.
That's why I get ahead of the game. But
I like that.
I appreciate you, and let me hear it one time.
I'll see you Thursday as well.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
be there. But let's go Giants! Ow!
Appreciate you, Samuel. You'll hear that. Yeah, I'll give it to you in a sec. Although I probably won't be watching the playoffs anymore because what I want it to be done is done. Yeah, that's a lie. I'm still gonna watch football. Still gonna do it. X.
But what's up, Sneaky?
What's up, man?
Hey.
You got the jersey, right?
Yes.
Outstanding. Good. I'm glad it got there safe and sound. And what'd you put it on?
Yeah. I was wearing it, but it got a little hot. So.
Oh yeah. Those jerseys are freaking hot. Yeah.
Okay, this is the only exception. I'm wearing the Giants jersey. Okay.
Well, I appreciate that. And so one of my good friends donated that jersey to me by the name of Adam. What I'll say his last name, Verlins. I think I'm saying his name wrong. And he said, just give it away or give it to somebody, and I thought it'd be a perfect chance to do the giveaway, and you won.
I got lucky.
And you asked me to autograph it, and I forgot what I said on it. What did I say on it? Do you remember?
If on top of my head, it's like, congrats, X, you're one of the OGs of Sneakyg, man.
Because you
autographed it.
Yep, you are. Okay, so you got 3 minutes to tell me why your Patriots failed miserably.
Okay, I tweeted about this.
Did they forget that they were? Well, let me ask you this: was it that cold?
It was 7 degrees. Felt like -5 there.
Yeah, and that was later on in the game too.
Mm-hmm. I wrote
when it started. It was 9 negative. It was -5, but then it went to 6 or 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
To -9.
It was cold.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So go ahead.
I was going to go to that game, but then I realized, I'm not standing in no 9-degree weather. I wrote, okay, so I tweeted out, words can't describe how I felt this game. The run defense was terrible. The pass rush wasn't that good. Matt Judon did not look like himself this game. The only player I can really say was good on defense was J.C. Jackson, but he wasn't very good that game either. And I said the offense was lackluster, to say the least. Mac Jones played like he was a 4th-round quarterback. He had 2 interceptions, 24 for 38, 2 touchdowns. It was horrible performance. Receivers did not show up. They played like they did not belong. The best player was Hunter Henry, so overall we sucked.
So let's talk about one of those interceptions. Okay. That safety, the first interception, he made a miraculous catch.
Oh, 100%. It was a great interception.
That was a great interception. And I'm going to be honest, that's kind of when I saw that they were up 14 and then it was 21-0, I think.
Oh, I gave up when it was 20-0. I gave up.
Yeah. I ended up stopped watching the game, to be fair, but I still had it on because to be honest, I was on vacation with the wife, and we were getting ready to go to dinner. So once I realized it wasn't going to be a contest, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's time to go eat. Time to go.
But one good thing happened that weekend: the Cowboys lost.
Yes, they did, and
I was glad.
You was glad. I've never. So let me tell you about my experience in a game that I legitimately had zero investment. I mean, the Giants weren't playing, so I didn't care if they won or not. It was one for me. It was one of the most relaxing games that I've ever been to. Because of the fact that
you weren't a fan about any team.
Yeah. And I just wanted
the Cowboys to lose.
Yeah. Oh, there's the timer. So you got one last minute. Go ahead and give me your final thoughts, man. Yeah, what you got?
Final thoughts. I was very disappointed. I was at a point where I almost broke my computer. But I held back because it was my school computer and I did not want to feel like paying.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that. Yeah.
So I just turned the game off, went to sleep, woke up, we lost. I knew we lost. Like there was no coming back. You see what the Buffalo Bills fan did?
No, what'd he do?
They threw a dildo on the field.
Oh yeah, they do that every game.
That was funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. It's funny how they snuck that in there too.
I don't know how we got in there.
But yeah,
It was probably the best thing of the game. That was probably the funniest
for comedic value. I mean, the game was already over. They already beat them, but
I mean, we had a little comeback, but it wasn't enough.
So, X, I appreciate you, man. Again, congrats on the jersey. Thank you for wearing it today. And let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants! Ow!
I hope to see you Thursday. You have a good one, brother. All right.
I'm falling back on.
You good?
Yeah, sorry, I was talking
All
to my
right.
friends. But anyways, I
No
might
worries.
go over. I might go over the time, by the way, because I got a whole lot to say.
All right, do it.
Okay, so first of all, we said Scotty Miller because that was the wide receiver for the Bucks, and I thought you were because you were thinking about that one player on the Bucks.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That probably was okay.
Yeah. Anyways, for the Seahawks thing that you said, I don't see anyone with the last name of Wilson since 2009.
Okay.
Was it?
I'll look it up real quick.
Was it Cenas Wallace?
Oh no, not Seneca Wallace. No.
Uh,
No. But go ahead and say what you got to say, and I'll find it real quick.
Okay. So first of all, we Sporting. I don't think you should be saying the 27 years because it's been 31 years since they never made it to the Super Bowl. So Washington shouldn't be talking. Anyways, for the Cowboys fans overreacting, saying fire Mike McCarthy, fire Dak, fire Zeke, blah blah. Don't fire Mike McCarthy. It's only his second year as a coach, and last year we weren't good, but he did absolutely amazing this year. And here's a comment I saw on Instagram that someone said, and I completely agree with. Mike McCarthy is not going anywhere. We went from being a joke last year to an NFC East champion and third year seed this year. Best overall defense, top scoring offense as well, I believe. Other than the penalties and that plagued us all season in this loss, it was a pretty good year. Disappointing for sure, but it was not enough to get rid of Mike McCarthy.
Oh, Charlie Whitehurst. That's who it was.
Oh yeah.
And I stand corrected. It was 2010. Because I got to Seattle in 2009. It was 2010. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and continue.
Yeah. So that's for the Cowboys fans overreacting about fire Mike McCarthy because honestly, I think he did pretty well this season. Last year, I feel like that he was like going back into coaching mode because he hasn't been in coaching mode since.
Well, and also Dak was injured. I mean,
yeah, and Dak was injured.
I mean, you had that.
So now for the Cowboys haters, and then I'm not talking about you. And also, by the way, I completely agree with you on when you said there was missed calls on both sides. I completely agree.
Yeah.
There's a TikToker that does shows missed flags. Anyways, so for the haters, people laughing about the Cowboy fans who were crying / upsetting about in Stephen Smith, or I forgot what Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith, yeah.
Yeah. I bet you guys would have done the same thing if it was your team that lost in a home game in a wild card in the playoffs if you were there. I bet you would have done the same thing if that was your team. Crying, upsetting, I would have done the same thing. Literally. And people saying what happened to this year, well, the game showed you what happened to our year. And by the way, people saying Cowboys fans, and I hate people saying, oh yeah, Cowboys fans say this all the time. Or they're delusional, blah blah. I hate it because every fan base has delusional fan base. Every fan base also says this is our year, and you know why? Because we're supporting our team. We're confident we're the team, and I don't know what else to say because I just hate it when people say that.
So you're fairly new to, and I'm gonna let me pause the clock 'cause I don't want to take time. Wait, the clock already went off. So I don't want to make this quick, but I want to make it quick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save my thought because I want you to give me your final thought, and then I'll go into what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I kind of rushed through my script, I should say.
Oh
but
no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. So, question. You don't have to answer this, by the way, but for people out there, why is it okay for other teams' fan base to say this is our year, but not okay for Cowboys fan base to say this is our year?
So if I'll answer that, and it kind of goes back to what I was going to say a few seconds ago. You're fairly new to this fandom, okay, and there's no problem with that. You're learning a lot right now, and I commend you for that because you've shown me that you take the time to do the research, and that's what makes you great. That's the game changer in you. Okay. History, the Dallas Cowboys the Dallas Cowboys to NFL is what the Yankees are in the NBL in a lot of ways. However, I don't know, and it's hard because you're a fan. So what you're seeing from other Dallas Cowboy fans is their fandom, their excitement. Me being a Giants fan and myself dealing with Dallas Cowboy fans all my life, right? This is before social media. This is before Facebook, MySpace, again, before social media. I think it's fair for every fan to say it's our year. I say we're going to go 17-0 because I'm not going to go against them. I already explained why I say I say 17-0. Okay, I explained that a bunch of times, and I'll explain it again if anybody wants to know why I say that. However, the Dallas Cowboy fan base, who I do want to take a step back. I have a lot of great, good, old friends that are Cowboy fans. For me, and this is my perspective of the whole thing, Cowboy fans talk more than any other fan base. And that's by my experience. I'm not talking about any kind of studies or, the reason why Stephen A gets on and laughs when you guys lose and blah, blah, blah. However, I will say this, that in my experience of being a Giants fan in the 90s, we were a relevant team then. We made the playoffs quite a few times, won it in 1990. And then in 2000, made it to the Super Bowl. And there were some years where we didn't make the playoffs, but we did compete. And out of those years, I never said we were going to win the Super Bowl. But from high school to, from middle school to high school, to the time that I was in the Army, to the time that I was my travels through the workforce, if you will. I always bump into a Cowboys fan, and they talk so much. And I know you're not going to see it because you are a Cowboys fan. But you are one of the different ones, because I've met the Fairweather fans that only talk when they're doing good. And they admit it. They say, oh, when they start sucking, I put all my Dallas stuff away. Then you have those diehards that shoot the TV or punch the TV when they lose. And then you got the, I hate saying the real ones, but the ones that are like, okay, hey, look, we did not beat a winning, we only beat one winning team this season. So, yeah, let's not get our hopes up. So like I said, there's those three types. So to answer your question, and it's a fair question, And my answer to that is, yeah, it's because they talk a lot. And I say they, you're not in that they, but your fan base, or the fan base you're a part of, I should say, they talk a lot. And that is why when they lose, other than myself, I'm happy. I'm happy because I've hated the Cowboys for so long that every time they lose, I win. But other people are just happy because they hate the Cowboys for whatever reason. And I know it sounds contradictory, but yeah, I feel my reason is more valid. But
Yeah, I
you know,
get you.
that's when it's like I'm a real hater. I've been a hater since day one, and Clary says I'm the number one hater. I wear that as a badge of honor. God, it's a long-winded answer, but that's the best I can do. I mean, I'm being gentle when I say what I'm saying too.
Yeah.
So
And like I don't hate the Giants because I actually respect the Giants. But the teams I hate or the fan bases I hate the most are the Eagles and Raiders. Well, except Broad Sports. I like him a lot.
mhm.
But the Eagles and Raiders fan base, I hate them a whole lot. They get on my nerves.
Right, yeah. You said the Raiders?
Yep, Raiders.
Yeah, I think the oh my God, let me tell you about that. And then I do have to move on, Dash.
Yeah.
The Raiders. So I went to a Denver Bronco Raiders game. Okay, it was the last game. A buddy of mine was a season ticket holder for the Broncos, and yes, I went there rocking Giant stuff. That rivalry is real too. I mean, I thought, and I believe that the Giants Cowboy rivalry is one of the biggest rivalries in NFL. But when I went to that Raider game against the Broncos, oh yeah, it was something else.
Mhm.
Broncos won, by the way, and it was a gift because I think that was the last home game. I went with one of my best friends.
Mhm.
It was a gift from him. He took me, and we had a blast. But and I got to end it on that, Dash. It's always good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
I
And again, to the Cowboys fans overreacting to that one simple playoff game, we're not firing Mike McCarthy. This
I
is
don't
only
think so
his
either.
second year. Yeah.
Well, they asked his son, Jerry Jones' son, will McCarthy be back next year? And he was like, absolutely.
Hmm.
So unless something, Jerry Jones, he's about as vital as I say vital. What's the word I'm looking for? Timid. I'll say timid. No. Un he throws out some unexpectations. No, God, unreliable. He thinks one way and then he does something else. So
Hmm.
although I did say with the hiring of McCarthy, I believe McCarthy will be on the hot seat next year if he does not take them to the NFC Championship game. That is my prediction. It's not a hot take. McCarthy, if he does not take the Dallas Cowboys, not past the divisional round, they have to go to the NFC Championship game. I believe he will be fired if that does not happen. I'll be shocked if that does not happen.
And again, now since of the free agent and with our salary cap, and I'm not really interested in that type of topic.
Oh, there's a
because,
lot of people that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
This
do
was the
that.
year. This was the year if they were going to do something. But hey, brother, I do got to go. I got to
Yeah.
move on. I appreciate you. Let me hear it one time, man.
Well, let's go Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you. Philly the Kid. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry about that. What?
I know I went a little bit over,
No, I wasn't talking about that. It's because someone started playing. I was watching something a second ago.
no worries. Your game, your thoughts. Go. You're on the clock.
Well, look, my friends, right, they were like, Eagles suck. They shouldn't have made the playoffs. I'm like, all right, number one, we were supposed to go 3-14, not make the playoffs. People said we're 4 or 5 years out from making the playoffs, which that's just kind of insane. That's like, in my mind, it would have been 2 and 3 years. I was one of the people which said we're going to go 9-8 or 10-7 and make the playoffs, which that's exactly what I said. But when people were saying, oh, you guys lost, you're not a good team, dude, we were
we're not even mediocre in my mind. I think we're a good team, but I think it's the fact we had an easy schedule. We can't do anything about having an easy schedule because that's why I hate that conversation so much. It's not like we walk up to them and are like, we want this easy schedule. No, dude, they give us the schedule. We don't ask them for anything. They just hand us the schedule.
Yeah, and then you got to play it. That's
Yeah.
it.
They don't have a choice.
You don't pick games.
Yeah.
This ain't like college.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Jalen Hurts. How do you think that they how do you think he did in his playoff game? I think he threw what 108 yards.
263 yards.
Oh,
no
touchdowns. Oh shit! Who was I thinking of? Who threw 108? I think that was
Tyler.
No, I think Murray. No. We I don't want to talk about that Arizona game.
Dude, my friend, right? He bet a bunch of money.
Not on Arizona.
No, Rams.
Oh, okay.
He was happy this morning. It's funny. No, but Jalen looks sloppy and pissed me off, but he's still a young quarterback. This was his learning year. So it didn't really bother me as much as it bothered some people. Because my issue with people is they turn their back way too much. It's like, Jalen Hurts is going to be our franchise quarterback. Okay, guys, so now we're going to have Deshaun Watson. Like, number one, I don't want us to trade for Deshaun Watson.
Right.
It's going to be the same thing as the Texans. And this draft is pretty loaded with receivers and weapons we need because Brandon Brooks might retire. Jason Kelce, in my mind, probably going to retire. Our O-line's starting to cripple up. And this is to the point where, like, all right, Lane Johnson is going to be here for a couple more years. Landon Dickerson, he's showing greatness. Jordan Mattel's a beast. You got to agree with me on that one.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
I mean, I love the fact that you guys made some mid-season adjustments that led to success.
Yeah.
You took, I don't want to say you took the ball away from Jalen, and the timer's about to run out, so I'm going to stop the clock right here. But you switched it up. You went from a passing to a running game, and that got you where you guys needed to be.
Yeah, and the issue of our offensive coordinators, like, he's a running, and he's a run heavy. And this is my thing. I hate two things: run heavy and balance, because balance never works out, and run heavy also never works out. Run heavy works out when you have a bunch of running backs, but when, like how we use Miles Sanders directly, that's not going to work out for us. We have to use a different type of scheme. Zone run, which he's good in, outside run, whichever one works with him. We can't, because you saw that game. We should have had so many more rushing yards. But they stopped us, which that was a great fucking.
Well, because they knew you guys were going to run the ball.
Yeah, but and also Hurts didn't run that much, which, I mean, he had torn ligaments. Like, I can't force him to run with torn ligaments, but he had torn ligaments for this long, and they didn't say anything. That's the part that makes me mad. Like, look, you can try to tough it out and stuff, but I don't know. But, like, I get, and I'm kind of happy that he played through it because it shows toughness. But you're playing through torn ligaments, and that's why he didn't look that good. Because I was telling people his ankle injury is bringing him down. They're like, no, he just sucks. That's not a bad ankle injury. I'm like, watch, something bad's going to come out of it. Like, I tell people the ligament thing came out, and they're like, dang, I knew someone was holding him back. I was like, just like a week ago, you were saying he's not horrible. He's not good because his ankle injury is not doing anything to him. I'm like, come on.
Make up your mind.
Yeah, like, make up your mind.
Well, I'll say this: out of the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm glad that both teams lost. I'm gonna be honest. However, if you guys would have upsetted the Buccaneers, I'd be like, okay, all right. I would have given you some respect. I mean, because Brady it's very rare for Brady to lose in the first round.
It is, and that's why when I saw it, I was like, come on, man. Why couldn't the 49ers just lose? Make the Saints make it.
I want to say he only lost. I gotta look. I don't want to say anything, but he hasn't lost.
He lost one or two. One was against.
I know he lost one against the Broncos, and I know he lost one against
the Titans.
Tennessee before he went to the Bucks. That's all I can think of, especially at home.
Yeah,
man, Yeah, but
Wait, can I say one last thing? This
yeah,
is gonna
sure.
be a
What you
big
got?
off season for the Eagles. This year, we have enough cap space, and the things I read something. If we extend Darius Slay by 1 year, which I want us to, because this dude just made. I'm surprised he didn't make the second All Pro team because, like, I hate that because they put AJ Terrell on the second All Pro team.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't put him in the Pro Bowl. Like, okay, if you put AJ Terrell in the Pro Bowl, then like put him on second Pro Bowl. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really matter, like second team All Pro, but still makes me a little mad at that. But this is going to be a big off season. I kind of hope Brooks retires. Like, I really hope it's a great retirement. He was a great player, but yeah, he's been back to back, like triple. I'm pretty sure triple seasons where he's been out the whole season.
Right.
It's useless at this point. We got Landon Dickerson out there, who I think behind Creed Humphrey was the highest ranked offensive lineman that was a rookie, which there wasn't that many great ones, but you still get the point because he was pretty high. I'm pretty sure he beat out a couple people. Lane Johnson, like I said in the beginning, he has a couple more years in him. I think I could see Jason Kelsey coming back for 1 or 2 more years because he just made the All-Pro team and a Pro Bowl.
Well, also, you guys may have some cap space, but you do have 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, that too. I wanted to get into that.
And that's going to be capital.
Yeah.
But I do got to move on. Philly Sports Kid, or I say AKA Philly the Kid. I hope to see you Thursday. And I'd love to get your your playoff analysis next.
I can do it real quick, just like quick.
Well, I unfortunately I got to move on to other people, but we do have next week, God willing. We do have next week.
Yeah.
Let me hear it one time, man.
Go Giants! Ow.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Guys, I appreciate you sticking around. I'm so sorry that I made some of y'all wait for so long. Mike, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going good.
Oh my god, I didn't expect you holding. I didn't expect you having a sign like that. That's crazy.
What do you mean, like this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And what it says, "Dear Dallas Cowboys, I loathe you entirely, Sneakyg." And then after the game, 27 years and counting, baby.
Yeah, of course.
27.
Hey, that's good.
And actually, there was a couple Cowboy fans that actually took a picture of this. They took a picture of this. Yeah, I was there. So let's hold on. Let me get you on the clock and then tell me your thoughts.
That was just crazy, you know. I mean, I was only worried for your safety because, you know, dude, some of them they're crazy.
Brother, God was with me, so I was okay.
Yeah.
I was okay. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Oh
yeah. Anyway, I just got there. Was it? I think it was. When did I hit 1K? I think it was Tuesday or something.
What do you mean?
When I hit 1K, I mean that was good though. I think it was Sunday.
Oh, you mean you heard about the signs on Sunday?
I think I saw it.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not gonna say I went viral or anything, but I was a conversation on Monday on Twitter, and Twitter I rarely ever get any kind of Twitter's hard. You know, TikTok has its challenge, Instagram has its challenge, but Twitter is something else. I've been trying to master it. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. But go ahead. This is about you. What you got?
It would be nice if Stephen A. Smith would have put that up. That would be crazy.
You know, you could tag him in it. You could send it to him. It's all over TikTok. It's all over Instagram. So Andy, thank you so much. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show him again just for you. Here now, Andy, I want to know which one's your favorite. Is it this one? We'll call this sign A, 27 years and counting, or is it sign B, Dear Dallas Cowboys, I loathe you entirely? Which one's your favorite?
I like the first one. being
I like both.
Yeah.
Because like the second one, you have to you almost have to like they have to lose for you to show that. You know,
Mhm.
because I showed that. I almost showed it in the beginning of the game, and Nick was like, "Don't do it. Wait,
Yeah, you don't want to
you gotta
be
wait."
like those Eagles
Yeah.
fans. Just like you don't want to be like those Eagles fans. So
Good answer. That's the same answer I got. She said both.
yeah.
Yep, I appreciate that. So Mike,
Mhm.
what? Give me a prediction because I don't know if the time. Okay, yeah, you got 16 seconds.
Okay, I actually picked the Rams, but I thought the Cowboys gonna win, but they were gonna lose this round.
Okay.
To the divisional, but it's all right.
So I'll tell you, I don't want you to give me your Super Bowl pick. Tell me who's going to be in the AFC. AFC Championship game. Don't give me your don't give me the AFC champ or the NFC champ. I want who's going to be in the Final Four.
Oh, I think let me check it. Oh, it's gonna be tough. Oh, the Bills and the Chiefs. But yeah, Bills and Chiefs.
Okay, and who's going to be in the NFC?
I said the Rams
Wait,
and the Patriots.
the Bills and the Chiefs, they're playing in the divisional round.
Yeah, I mixed up the seeding. So
Oh, that's fine. So you got the Bills and the Chiefs, and you have Titans playing Cincinnati. So out of those two games, who do you
hard.
got?
I think Tennessee will probably win that. But
Okay.
I'll maybe check the Cincinnati, but Tennessee.
So you got Tennessee, and then who you got? Buffalo and Chiefs.
I'll say Buffalo.
Okay. AFC, you got Tampa and the 49ers.
Ugh.
No. You have Tampa. And, Tampa and 49ers, right?
49ers, yeah.
Because you have the you have the 49ers in Green Bay. And then have here we go. Thank you. Tampa and the Rams. Thanks, Tank. That's what I'm talking about. Tampa, you got Tampa and the Rams. So who do you got out of those two?
I think I'll pick the Rams because
okay, that's against the grain. I like it.
They're not
healthy.
Yeah.
Green Bay, San Francisco.
I mean, obviously Green Bay.
Okay, yeah. If you're gonna say San Francisco, you might need to go into the witness protection program. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, and Mike, I do got to move on. Let me hear it one time, brother.
Hopefully they hire a good GM. I mean, I don't really mind whoever they hire, but it's just whoever, if they're good and if they're good, that's all. If they can do the job and they can make the team good again. So that's all. And let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Luke.
What's up, Sneaky?
What's up, man? Oh,
well,
Andy, what's going on? Hey, Andy, why don't you come on the show? It'd be good to see you, meet you. Here's the link. Don't be shy. Please don't be shy.
Well,
I don't bite, and because I'll get cut. That's why. Mama boss.
I second the NFC prediction.
Yeah, so Andy has AFC. She has well, Andy. So the NFC. The AFC, the Bills and the Chiefs are already playing in the divisional round. So they're already playing each other. And so you got to have the Titans and the Bengals, one of those two teams, and then you got to have the Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
But the Rams, Packers, you're safe with that. You can keep that.
I mean, I'm going with the.
Oh, no worries. No worries. It took me like 15 minutes. I had, Tank help me out here with that. So yeah, no, it happens.
I'm going with
Okay. Bills, Titans. Okay, that's fair.
I'm going with the Titans and the Bills, but I'm going with Tampa and Green Bay.
I think that's what everybody wants to see.
Rodgers versus Brady,
Mm-hmm.
the Subway versus State Farm Championship. Wait.
Well, no, that's the Super Bowl. That's if Mahomes and Brady
No,
go.
because Brady.
Oh, you said Subway.
Yeah, Brady's
Yes.
the Subway commercial
right.
guy.
Yeah, you're right.
But I called it. Dallas lost.
Yes, you did.
I called it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you did though. You did.
But, yeah, for all those Dallas Cowboys fans calling you out and whatnot, you don't know who you're messing with. You're messing with the one and only Sneaky G Man.
Tell him, Luke.
You know what?
Tell him they got to put some respect on my name. Tell
Put
him.
some respect on.
Put some respect on my name.
Play that TikTok song, Alexa.
Put some respect on my name.
But yeah, those signs were funny as heck. Because I saw those signs and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Which one? These?
Yeah, those ones.
Oh, okay. And this one too, right? This one was kind of hilarious.
Perfect merch idea.
You should. I didn't even think about that.
You should put that sign on a shirt and on the back have it say "Make Account Sneaky G Podcast." Brilliant.
You know what? I might have to send you some of the royalties.
Well, who knows?
And I did say Mike. Keyword. I did for legality purposes. I did say Mike.
Yeah, but I'm kind of surprised on the Raiders because I predicted the Raiders to beat the Bengals. But hey, a win's a win and a loss is a loss.
Yeah, I thought the Bengals were a little would outmatch the Raiders.
Let me say this. This is what my
and this will be your final thought too, because the timer did go off. So go ahead.
All right, my final thought. The Bengals were overhyped this game. I took the underdogs, the Raiders. So yeah.
Okay. And that can be respect. I don't know if they were overhyped, but I think that, and again, this is just my opinion. I'm just a guy with a podcast. Luke, I appreciate you, man. I hope to see you Thursday.
Hey, Sneaky.
Yo.
On my heart, I love you, man. And let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you, fam. Appreciate the love. That's what's up. That is what's up. Yo. WTF.
What's up?
What it do, man?
What's up? How are you?
Man, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Just living. Surviving.
Tell me about it.
Well, I like those signs. That's smart.
Which one? You talking about these signs?
That one. That one was the best one.
Oh, you like that one's your favorite? That one.
Yeah. And the only reason I'm saying that is that one was my favorite is because you had to show that up, like, you know what I mean? Like, hold on, give me a minute.
That's okay. The anticipation is killing me.
All right, my bad. So what I was gonna say was that one was was the best because you bring that in, right, and they win.
I can't do nothing with it. I gotta throw it away.
The other one, you could show it.
This one I can continually use.
Did you like show that before the game?
I showed this the whole, and I actually had a third sign too, but I didn't show it that much. One, because I forgot to be fair.
Hey, I'll tell you this is I don't know how it like works in like NFL stadiums because I've only been to 2 games. But where you sat all by the 49ers fans was really good.
And that was all by chance.
Was that like luck?
That and I'm going to tell you, and maybe, and let me tell you, maybe it's because the games that I went to as a Giants fan, we weren't doing well. And and when the Giants don't do well, we don't travel well. And like I said in one of my TikToks, I live literally 30 minutes away from AT&T Stadium.
Yeah.
30 minutes away. And so it was nothing for me to go to the game. A lot of Cowboy fans are like, oh, I wouldn't, spend my money. Why would you go to the game? Blah, blah, blah. Or thank you for supporting Jerry. And I'm like, you know what? To watch y'all lose?
Yeah.
My pleasure.
So
I'm legitimately 30 minutes away. It was so good.
Dude, I can't wait for next year because Washington comes to Chicago.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm going because I only live like an hour away from the stadium, and Bears tickets from how bad they were last season, they're like top row tickets are like $8. It's crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
So me and Nico are gonna meet up there, and it'll be a fun time.
That's good. Your dad's going with you too?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it'll be fun. That will be fun. So I gotta ask you a question.
Go. What's up?
You got it. What were you gonna say?
No. I was just exhaling.
Oh,
and inhaling.
What do you think about who you got like NFC, AFC championships?
Someone actually asked me about my predictions, and I can't go against Brady.
Okay.
So I see it will be Green Bay. I'll be shocked if Green Bay loses.
Right.
I think it's the San. I think they're playing. Oh shit, Tank. I'm sorry.
They're playing San Fran.
So the Green Bay is playing,
and then it's Rams Bucks.
Yeah, I can't see.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What's it? Stanford.
Matt Stafford.
Matt
Stafford.
That guy. It's past my bedtime. Going any further, it's just a poor matchup.
No, I understand that.
I'll tell you this though, I was shocked at how Kyler Murray played yesterday.
Yeah. I thought what?
Go ahead.
I love the Cardinals. I like Kyler Murray because I think when you're small,
I'm a fan.
When you're small like that, it's really hard to get somewhere, and you got to take as much advantage as you can, and that's what he's been doing.
Right.
But with D-Hop out for the last, he's like 2-5 or he's like 1-5 or 2-5 without D-Hop.
Right.
And he's like whatever with him. So it's like it's hard to like, you know what I mean? Like when you don't have one of the best receivers in the game,
don't go anywhere.
You know what I mean? It's hard to I don't know. It's hard to win those games. It's like Aaron Rodgers without Devontae. Aaron Rodgers is a great receiver, and Aaron Rodgers can make plays because Aaron Rodgers is different than Kyler Murray. But
right.
I mean that does take a lot off of Rodgers.
Yeah, I think for me, I think the game was a little too fast for Kyler Murray yesterday.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is that illegitimate pass he threw while he was in the end zone. He didn't want to get. I understand his thought process. You're going down. You don't want to give up free points.
Yeah.
But you gave up, instead of giving up 2, you gave up 6.
Mm-hmm.
And or 7, including the extra point.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
I'm gonna ask you this, and then I gotta move on.
yeah.
What game were you glad? The Eagles game? Let me back up. What game were you satisfied that they lost? Was it the Eagles game or the Cowboys game?
Cowboys. I knew the Eagles were gonna lose. I knew they were gonna get
Yeah,
blown out.
that's kind of the same
Um,
sentiments that I had.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody expected it. I knew the Cowboys were gonna lose. I just didn't know how close of a game it would have been. Or they
When
would
I
have.
saw it was
I mean,
17
this is the
nothing.
thing. If I was the Cowboys, and I'm saying this because I'm not a big fan of Mike McCarthy, I would get him out. You throw Kellen Moore as head coach. I don't like him. I don't like Mike McCarthy. I don't think he's a bad coach, but the play calling that happened for the
No, the
Cowboys
play
game was-
calling that is on Moore.
yeah,
That's
I
not
know,
on
but-
McCarthy.
I know, but I think McCarthy has a big thing to do.
I mean,
with it.
if you don't like McCarthy because you don't like McCarthy, just say that.
All right, I'll tell you this. I think
Okay.
McCarthy's career has been pretty much carried. I mean, I don't know too much
You
about
said
him.
you said carried,
Yeah, with Rodgers.
but okay, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted you to say.
Yeah.
But then again, if you say that, then are you saying that Belichick's legacy is carried by Brady?
See, all right. If you want to touch on that, I say no because before that, right? Did Mike McCarthy walk with Rodgers to Green Bay, or did he go in with Favre?
No, yeah, Favre was there. Yeah,
So
Favre
Mike
was there
McCarthy was
when
with
Rodgers,
Favre?
and then Rodgers still didn't play for a couple years.
Right, but was Mike McCarthy with Favre?
I think so. Yes.
All right, I'll take back everything I said then.
Okay.
Because I thought McCarthy walked in with Rodgers, and Rodgers, was being really good, so he walked in with Rodgers. But I don't think Belichick is carried because he helped the Giants win the Super Bowl
Twice.
and then
Yep.
he
you're right.
went on to go win Brady 6 or help Brady win 6.
Yep. Yep.
And he kind of developed him.
You're right, and he did. And of course Brady, to his story. I mean, he had to put in the work. He had, he's the one getting hit. But Belichick, created Brady. But I think Belichick and Brady was a perfect mix. Now, but the thing is Brady has won without Belichick. It kind of goes with the 86 Bears. Buddy Ryan and Ditka, they couldn't stand each other, but they won with each other, but they couldn't win without each other. And the same can't be said about Belichick and Brady.
Yeah, I just think that
actually it can be, because Belichick won without Brady and Brady, but of course Belichick still has more rings than Brady, actually.
Yeah. He's
Brady
one
needs
more,
one
right?
more to tie him. Yeah, he needs one more to tie him.
Well, I think no matter what people say, Belichick kind of formed Brady.
And I don't think anybody can disagree with you on that.
Yeah.
The only edge I would say is that Belichick prepared Brady for the games, but then that put that philosophy in Brady's head, to be great, honestly, to be great. So,
can I tell you my championship predictions real quick?
Nope. But you're just the conference. Don't go Super Bowl, just conference.
No, I know.
What you got?
It's gonna be the Bucks. No, I'll start AFC. It's gonna be the Bills. No. It's gonna be the Chiefs.
Okay.
And the Bengals.
Okay.
Bengals are beating the Titans. And then the Bucks and the 49ers.
Okay.
Hot take.
Wow, you got Green Bay. You say they're gonna Jesus. They're gonna take out Green Bay?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And the Bengals are gonna take out the Titans.
That is a
I'm going underdog both. Trust me.
So hold on. Drop the damn phone. If that happens, because someone already said the Bengals are going to beat the Titans.
Yeah, I believe.
And I forgot who said that. I'll have to watch the show again. But so you're the second person, but you also threw in Green Bay losing
Ant said it.
to the 49ers. Oh, it was Ant. Oh, that's right. It was Ant. That's right. I'll send you a $25 gift card. $25 gift card. Just covered that.
So you're saying the 49ers have to win, the Bengals, the Bucks. I do
Yeah.
a 4 for 4.
So you have to go. Yes, you have to go 4 for 4.
Oh, right work.
And
All right, I gotta go.
well, okay, no. So you got two. So okay, I'll give you a $50 gift card.
All right, I gotta go Jimmy G and tell him like to play like very good because
You got to do whatever. Yeah, you better go to what do you call it, New Orleans, and have them give you a voodoo doll of Aaron Rodgers or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding. All right, man. I got to move on. I appreciate you. Let me hear it one time, brother.
Have fun for the next hour and let's go, Jazz.
Appreciate you. Oh, last but definitely not least, McNugget.
It was cool, Dad, that said the Bengals were going to beat the Titans, by the way.
It was okay. Thank you. It was cool, Dad.
The only reason I remember that is because I agree.
Okay. I'm gonna have to. I gotta make a list about this stuff. So let me officially put you on the clock.
Oh, okay.
Although I don't think you've ever been on the clock, have you?
Yeah, I think I have. I don't.
Okay.
I can't even remember. That was like last week.
So, congrats on your win.
Yeah.
Again, I only saw highlights. Mahomes was Mahomes.
Travis Kelce threw a touchdown pass.
Oh, that's right. Yes, and not only that, I think his mom.
She surprised him in the post-game conference or whatever.
Yep. I saw that, and it's good to see that he enjoyed that she was out there.
Yeah, because the guy said at first we're gonna go to Donna Kelce, and then he's like, "Are you
It took
serious?"
him a minute.
Yeah, he was like, I can't remember what he quite said, but he's like, "Seriously?" Or it was something like that. He was quite confused.
Yeah, it was quick. It was quick. He was like, no, it was like it had to marinate a little bit.
Yeah, because like you could see he was confused by his facial expressions.
Yeah. That was a perfect moment. So what are your thoughts about the playoffs so far? Wild card weekend.
Sorry, Steelers fans. I'm sorry we had to do that to you, but like, sorry, not sorry. It had to be done.
That's right. That was Roethlisberger's possibly his last game, allegedly. He hasn't made it official yet.
It hasn't been official, but like, if it is, we'll have the retirement party at Arrowhead.
Oh, that's foul. That's wrong.
Just kidding, guys.
You were here.
This was your last game.
This was your last game. Okay, bye-bye. I'm gonna say this. I can't and will not bet against Brady and Mahomes. I personally want to see that Super Bowl again. And I know you want to see it too. I don't know if you want to see it too, but I think you do. But you want to see a different outcome.
Uh-huh.
I just want to see it.
I want to see it with our good O-line, like our beefed up or whatever O-line.
Yes. Because you're right. Because the game that my phone almost fell again. The game that you guys played yesterday, you had a makeshift offensive line. Mahomes was injured. However, I got to say this: we're not making excuses. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm saying you as we, and we're not making excuses. It's just that's how it played out.
I mean, they're not excuses if they're true.
No, but people will take it as excuses.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But like
when Cooper was it? I don't know if it was Cooper. I don't want to say it. I don't want to misrepresent anybody, but a Dallas Cowboy receiver made a comment about the light at Jerry's World. You know, the sunlight coming in. That's why he missed the ball, and there was some backlash. Okay. So I gotta make it quick because the timer just ran out. Do you have any final thoughts?
So conference championships, I have the Chiefs, obviously, guys, and then I do see the Bengals upsetting the Titans, and then I have the Bucks and Packers.
Okay, all right. Only thing, I still have the Titans. I can't. But Derrick Henry there being injured, and I mean I could be wrong. I would love to see. However, I did pick the Bengals to be the dark horse in the AFC side. So
You did.
we'll see how it plays out. So McNugget, as always, thank you so much for joining. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Well, guys, that's a wrap. I want to thank everybody for coming on, for waiting, for the people sending questions and comments and whatnot. I just want to say some things. Oh, first off, I am happy for Beckham. I'm happy that he got his first playoff win. I'm happy that he got his first playoff touchdowns. He made some great catches yesterday against a tough Arizona defense. But I do want to say this. I wish he would have done that in 2016. I noticed he did not get on a boat this week. I noticed he didn't go out and on the field with no shirt on before the pregame. I noticed he didn't drop the ball 4 times. Yeah. So I'm happy for him. And I get the question asked a lot. Do I wish he was on our team still? I want to say no, because, it's time to move forward. But yes, there is a piece of me that wished he was still a Giant, because I think he would have made Jones better on the field. I just don't know how he would act towards him off the field. I don't know if, and I don't know Beckham personally. I mean, I've seen him. I think I've seen him once. Wow, yeah. Because I think when we went to Denver, I think he was injured. I saw him play once in Seattle. He was very nice to the fans. He treated the fans very well. So I'm going to say he's a good guy. I believe he's a good guy. When you look past all the antics and all that, and I say this to say this, I wish him well. I wish him luck, and I'd love for him to get a ring. I wish it was just with the Giants. Now, Cowboy fans, not all, just you few. There's a thing about sports TikTok. Look, I know your team sucks, and I know you love your team just the same as I love my Giants. There's no reason for personal attacks. So there's 2 things that can happen. There's 2 roads I could take. I could either take the high road or I could take the low road. One of these days, I may stoop to your level. And I'm just saying, one of these days. And when I do, don't be surprised. Don't get all violent. Just take that L like you did on Sunday. Because when you come at me, you better come ready. Because it's going to be game on. Simple as that. If you make it personal, I can make it personal too. If you keep it with the team, I'll keep it with the team too. And trust me, I get into great debates with Cowboy fans. We talk great football, going at each other. Great. I mean, it's going hard. It's going at it. But we know one thing. We don't cross the line. And many of you legitimately jumped over it. And I gave you a pass because I'm not going to go down to your level. Again, once you cross that line and you make it personal, you already lost like you did on Sunday. I love you guys. I appreciate all the support that I got these last 2 days, all the comments, the love, the text messages. Look, I'm having the time of my life right now. I'm having a blast. And not only me, but my son is right beside me. And my girls and my wife is not too far away as well. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Making memories. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka Sneaky Chief, bud. Let's go Giants! Oh!
Take that L, Malakas.